Okay, I think I fixed it. What the hell is this? Oh man, this is we getting scammed over here, boys. Hold on, there we go. All right, good. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. I think the music is loud as shit right now. Hold on, let me just. All right, lower that music down. So the music to mic ratio, just want it to a little bit higher. Sorry, we gonna fix this. What's up, guys? Shout out to everyone that's in the stream. We're gonna talk some Bitcoin today. So I did hire the music just a little bit. I can't see the chat. All right, cool. Yeah, this was a little bit of like messy beginning, but I think we're good now. The music is a little bit loud. Shit. All right, hold on. Let's do something. Second. Give me a second. All right. Music too loud. How about now? Make your voice louder. All right. I think this is good. We found the balance. Let's do it. Yeah, that music is fire. Not gonna lie. This is my first time playing this music on, so I'll just rewind it. And then I'm gonna link it here. That's the playlist right there, if you are interested in it. All right, so yeah, so today I think we should discuss some Bitcoin. So this is pretty much this is the 4-hour chart right here that we have. pretty much in this on this chart here, we charted this last stream, and I kind of was surprised that we didn't pump further on the weekend. It was a surprise to me, to be honest. So yeah, let's just discuss what happened. So if you guys remember this green box here, right? You guys remember that? We're gonna go into detail about that green box. So to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention to too much price action. I really thought we was gonna pump above 49K, so I didn't really give too much time on the lower time frame. But if you guys want to zoom in right here, guess what we have here in this blue area? That order block, that first order block on the 5-minute time frame, right? Turn voice up. Damn, bro, like I thought the voice was good. All right, voice is good. All right, cool. Music a bit too loud, bro. I'm about to start banning people. Nah, I'm joking. Music is still loud. Shit, bruh. What, you want to hear my voice the whole stream? Shit. Hold on. If I load the music, it's not loud. All right, cool. All right. Enough of that. It's not loud. Lower your speakers. That's it. All right, so we have the 5-minute order block here. So like, if we're gonna zoom in, right? This was the top, and the breakdown of 50K over here, and then price stuck around for like what is this, like about 15 minutes, consolidated, and then we formed that order block, nuke. All right, so that's the green zone. You can't really see it because when you go on higher time frames, right, there's nothing really here, right? But that's where the rejection was on that 5-minute order block. So that's that rejection that we're dealing with now. And to be honest, I was waiting for a pump so I could take some shorts at my trend line. I didn't really think that the 5-minute order block was gonna just, like, you know, reverse this whole shit. So yeah, now we have, in my opinion, the bulls should have pumped it, right? So we should have pumped on the weekend to at least 49, mid 49, but we didn't. So that's kind of a problem. And the fact that we dropped back to the range highs, like, so easy, it just shows like lack of demand on the way down, you know? Because if you look at here, we try to bounce here to make the leg up, and the bears just like push the price down. So it's not as bullish as I would like it to be, but there's still hope. So there's still like 30 minutes left on the daily. And if I'm looking at just this range right here, I'm gonna want to see price close above 47.4, right? Because the reason of this range here was basically we marked the touches, right? We explained this in the last stream. We got the break above, and then we formed the deviation. So we should not have even came back to test this area if we were really bullish, because we already formed that deviation here, and now we're here again. So it's not as bullish as I want it to be. But if we zoom in, right, if we zoom into the 1 hour time frame, you can see this little consolidation here. Like, if we make it green, let's just do a different color for now. All right, how does this color look? How does this chart look on the stream, guys? Is this like ugly? I need some feedback because I never used this on the stream. Gross. That's funny, bruh. Good, but music too loud. Bro, I swear I lowered the music so much that if I don't hear music, I'm gonna go crazy. So let me see if I could like just tone it down a little bit on the OBS. All right, there we go. So I turned it down a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit better. Let's just see. All right, I'm getting trolled. I hate the chat right now, to be honest. All right, I know. They definitely trolling. All right, so let me just let me do this. We gonna get a bright, very bright chart. Let's see how that looks. All right, this looks like Cancer on the chart, but let's just work with it because it'll give us a better idea. So we're gonna make these a bit thicker. These lines right here, because these are gonna be important levels right now. So right now, according to this chart right here, I'm not gonna be longing Bitcoin right now. You know, because if we see, once we came down to this range high, right, you can see that bulls tried to hold above, right? So if you want to think about this price action from a psychological place, this is consolidation here, right? And then this candle here is the candle that broke this little consolidation, and it happened right at my range high level. So when I see something like this, it's just a sign for me not to be as bullish, right? So what I want to see to get bullish on lower time frames is going to be, what the hell? Hold on. Delete, delete, delete. So this little clutter right here, I need to see price start closing above this clutter. All right. Yellow is an ugly color. We're just gonna use white. So this is just on this chart here. I have more charts, so we're just gonna review a bunch of charts. All right, but this is just this chart right now. So this, you can say this is a trapped region. So there's a bunch of longs holding here, right? Range high, people longing. So in order for me to be bullish, I'm gonna wanna see something like this with a break above and then close above this candle. And at this point, once we close above 47.8, in my opinion, then we could start buying dips. But for now, I'm flat. I'm not long. I'm just holding spot Bitcoin because overall in the markets, I think there's gonna be a lot of, you know, correlation as far as you know, institutional money. So like, for example, what I mean by this is we can see that, for example, the SPY, right? The SPY is in a downtrend, right? So this just tells me that, you know, institutions in the US, they could possibly be risking off, right? Because now we are officially, you know, we formed a downtrend. But I mean, this can easily reverse, right? For the SPY, we want to see the SPY close above here, and many people think that these markets aren't related, but at the end of the day, I think like the SPY, you know, it's a risk. They're both assets in the same as Bitcoin, unless we really see a non-correlation. And what I mean by that is like, you know, SPY nuking and Bitcoin pumping, then I think it's safe to say that we should stick to data that has worked before. So like, if you guys remember March when we dumped, right? So SPY was dumping first and then Bitcoin dumped, right? So I think it's gonna be the same type of situation, you know? If we see SPY looking very bearish, then I think people will, you know, start selling Bitcoin as well, you know. And so I'm gonna be watching SPY, and also we have the DXY, which is basically the dollar index. And the way I look at this is just like, how banks and hedge funds and larger players are, you know, trying to rotate to maximize their profit, you know? So if the dollar is going up and, you know, we have risk on assets like, you know, SPY, Bitcoin going down, then ideally you would expect people to hold the dollar because it's strong, you know? So yeah, this is just stuff that I'm going to be paying attention and watching this week. So yeah, that's just I just wanted to throw that out there because if we pay attention, I would say, what is this? All right, so the yearly highs is right here on the dollar, right? Because I'm going to be watching the dollar this week. That's the yearly high, right? So that's going to be a key area, because if the dollar starts breaking a yearly high, then I would expect, I mean, at the end of the day, it's subjective data. Like, if the dollar is going up, I would expect, you know, gold, right? You can see gold is starting to downtrend. Silver. So all of these assets that are against the dollar, I would expect them to start going down. So I don't think Bitcoin is any different until we prove that. So we'll have to just wait and just be cautiously. So I would say I'm cautiously bullish right now, cautiously. So yeah, let's just go back to this chart. So we have this range high level. So 27 minutes until the daily closes. And this is going to be a key area for me, right? So I want to start to see bulls close above here and try to, you know, push price above, because I think they really want to close above this based on this chart. But regardless, I mean, if it doesn't close, then I had like another area that I would be longing based on TPO with some chart confluence. So we'll talk about that just in case we dump. Right, so we see, so 47. You can see there's one POC, one POC, one POC. All right, and we're pumping now. So let's see how price is gonna react. So yeah, going back to TPO, you see how important this level is, right? 47.5, 47.5, around 47.5. And now we are, hold on, let's refresh this. Let's get a fresh one. Zoom out a little bit. All right. Sir, did my chart just get rugged? So 80 ticks over here. Okay, so yeah, you see POC, 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 and now we're under the POC, okay? So just get an idea. So looking at the TPO, you can see the point of control is basically where most of the volume, you know, like most people longed in this area. So I have it to where, so there's one POC, you can have time, a time-based point of control, or you can have volume. So some people choose volume, some people choose time. And, you know, from just watching some tutorials and whatnot, people were saying that the volume is better. So I went with volume, and we trust in the expert's opinion. So we are under POC right now, and I guess it's 47.5. So basically on daily time frame, it looks something like this, right? So price is stalling above this range high, and now we're back kind of below it, right? So yeah, that's just my views right now. And if I am going to be buying a dip, it's going to be closer to this area over here, the mid-range. So that's the only dip I'm going to be looking to long right now, unless I'm scalping lower time frame. I'd be interested to long somewhere down here. All right, so we got the plan. The plan is the bulls need to start closing above this shit, or else I think we're gonna see further downside, right? Because we should not have rejected over here. We should have pumped, and we didn't. So So yeah, it's just from my experience, I'm just cautious. So I really haven't been reading the chat too much, just been discussing Bitcoin. So I'm sorry if I haven't really replied to you guys. But yeah, we just, because the daily's about to close, but I would take questions and stuff in a few. I just want to, like, since the daily's closing soon, I want to discuss. But yeah, let's just look at, so I really haven't been paying attention to the order books, to be honest. So I don't really have an edge because you know, I haven't been watching. But if we're gonna go on Coinbase, if this thing wants to work, so it's lagging at the moment. But I'm noticing something on my other chart, right? Coinbase CBD is down when it should be up. So that's also another sign. So yeah, this chart is acting stupid. But anyways, I had a level that I wanted to long on the downside. So I'll just show you guys from TPO first, and then we'll go back to the candlestick chart and talk about this area, just in case we do dump, right? So this is TPO here. Let's just see, what color is this? Okay, red is fine. So you see the point of control here, right? And that is around 47.6, right? So let's say we start rejecting that area and just start coming down, right? So this area here, which is around 45, right? We have a lot of, you know, liquidity voids, right? We have a single print anomaly, and we have low time spent in this area. So ideally, if we do dump coming into Monday, I'm going to be looking for some scalps here to play some, you know, mean reversion. And then we have the point of control here with the single print. So 44,600. In those areas, I will be looking to play some, you know, mean reversions. But in my opinion, if we don't break above this level soon and we start dumping, then we are going to be back in this range here, and this area will be, you know, where price will be spending. So ideally, we want to see Bitcoin pump and start breaking above. But on TPO, right, 45Ks and 46Ks, I will be looking to, you know, play some mean reversion longs. But at the same time, I'm gonna hold on to my spot. I have like a little small hedge from up here, which is not really a big hedge. So if Bitcoin dumps, I'm probably gonna lose more money. So I wanted to pump, but this is just TPO. It looks good for a bounce here. So on the chart, right, if we go back to candlesticks, we drew this midpoint last time, right? So basically, just to summarize this midpoint, quick summary, we had consolidation in this range on the breakdown, right? So time spent, what is this? It's about a week here, right? Deviation, scam wicks. So we got the midpoint here, right? So that's the midpoint, equilibrium. All right. So ideally, that would be the only place I would be looking to long. And with confluence on the TPO chart here, we have the single prints in the bodies, like during the distribution of this day. So anomaly here, low liquidity here, and even here it's like low liquidity. So time didn't really we didn't spend a lot of time in this area. So it can be a good quick bounce play. So what I would be expecting if we do dump here, right, in this area, I'll be scaling into longs and targeting the upper part. And I guess like we will have to wait to see what happens, you know, on this upper part. But the bullish scenario is that we start closing above 47.3. But as I'm looking, there is doubt, you know, because this pump here was by you know, straight up weekend illiquid books, and once we got to that order block, it just been down only. So yeah, we just rechased the whole weekend pump. All right, so yeah, I'll take some questions in the chat I feel like I spent a lot of time talking about Bitcoin. There's 19 minutes left. So somebody said, what's up, Ninja? That Adam call a couple weeks ago was fire. Remember that? Bro, that Adam call, I called it first, right? But I didn't even take the trade. So yeah. Hold that out, Ninja. So yeah, let me look at Adam, because I think Adam has been on fire. So yeah, I had these levels here on Adam. Shit. Wow, that's crazy. And I kind of do remember. I remember that call on Adam, to be honest. But I didn't even take it. My alerts didn't go off, bro. Down bad. But that's crazy. Adam is looking crazy right now, to be honest. Like, shit. Wow. That's nuts. So, like, I longed Adam. Bro, I'll show you where I longed Adam, bro. So I longed Adam on this dip here. You see this dip? I longed Adam here, and I took profit like near this resistance at around like 710. So yeah, that's GG. I do remember this, bro. That's crazy. Don't take profit at the beginning of the bull market. But that's crazy. All right, trade Adam and it entered the range, yeah. All right, thoughts on AVAX? AVAX is pretty much pumped, bro. Suzu, he pretty much took care of this coin. And Sol is looking shitty. So AVAX, honestly, I wanted to buy, bro. You see this area here? I remember talking to someone, specifically in my Discord, over here, right? In this area. Right before the pump. I'm like, yo, AVAX looks good, but I wanted to dump to like 33, 34 and I'll scale in. And then at 28, I'll go all in. And then look what happened. It's crazy. This was like, yeah, like a couple of weeks ago. But Adam, I mean, it already done its job. So like, of course, it can continue to go up, right? But my style of trading, I don't really long these type of moves. I'd rather buy a dip. So like, see, if you look Adam here, we have the break of this level, and then we have this little consolidation order block. So honestly, if I'm patient, I'm waiting here around 63 to see if we can get a sneaky long. But yeah, I wouldn't really long up here, to be honest. You have no FOMO at all. Yeah, I don't. I wish I had FOMO. Sometimes you can make good money FOMOing, but you know, I deleted that trade a long time ago from getting wrecked. So I have this chart on Bitcoin, and we have this level that price is currently at. So this level was drawn before this range even formed. So we pulled this level from here. So back in August, because we broke this and then we started pumping, consolidate, resistance, and now we're here. So, you know, looking at this chart here, that level that we had at 47.3, this is $300 shorter, right? $300 below. And I mean, it's a good level if you ask me, right? This is not a bad level, but still, if we look above this level, we have this tight consolidation, right? So really, I wouldn't really want to long this level unless I'm scalping, because I see order block here. But then again, this was generated on the weekend or right before the weekend. So, you know, we don't trust these people sleeping. So, and if you see like this whole move up, it's kind of inorganic, sorry, right? Inorganic price movements up. So who knows, man? We just be patient and wait for that better dip. Hold on to spot. No need to get overly bullish here. FOMO is unnecessary emotion. Yes, I do agree. Somebody said, where are the short setups? Where are the short setups? Good question. So we have this level here. Let me try to understand why I have this level. Because I have so many charts that sometimes I don't even know. So it started here. Yeah, I'm trying to understand. Maybe I drew this area because of trap positions before. Yeah, we got so many charts. See, even I had the plan set up here. Wait for reversal pattern short here. And this plan was from, I remember this. I'll show you guys this one. So this is the same chart from weeks ago, because I remember once we first broke down, I posted that chart. And it was because of that 5-minute order block. Wow, that's crazy. So many posts. All right. There we go. So this level here was because of that 5-minute order block. So I had the plan, didn't execute. Not gonna make it, right? If you look at the hourly time frame, you can't really see nothing. But when I showed you guys earlier, that order block is key, man. I'm telling you, because the reason these order blocks are so key is because the people that generate these moves, they have like a lot of money. You have to look at it like that, right? So somebody pushing price down like this has a lot of money, right? So we're talking about exchange type of money, not even a whale. I mean, somebody bigger than a whale, because you push the price down and they can't even push it up because now you're following price down. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at that. Do you only use order blocks only from the body? I mean, everybody does it their different way, but this is just my style. I like to use from the bodies. I don't really like to take the wicks. So if I was paying attention here and I stuck to the plan, the reversal, you see, wait for a reversal pattern. It was literally once we broke this consolidation, and it was very slow. But yeah, that was the plan before, and you know, sometimes you get overly bullish. So yeah, we're just gonna look at some charts. We got 10 minutes until the close. We'll go to see, maybe we can take a trade on Delta for the daily. So yeah, I started this account, reset it. I locked in some profits, and I restarted it with 2K, and now it's at 4K. And it was from, I think, like, let me see. So I've been trading Bitcoin mixed with some Solana, to be honest. So Solana Bitcoin, I just been scalping it, and we did like 100% last week. So I might even reset the account to 2K and just play with high leverage, because you know, focusing on other things right now, it's kind of hard to be as all-in trading, to be honest. I have to, you know, do a better balance, because at the same time I'm building I'm working on a whole nother project, and I'm trying to trade, so it's kind of complicated. That's why I've been on my degen accounts lately. So when I trade on my main, I'm like 100% locked in. You know, you cannot play with that main account. So like when I took the short up here, like up here, so like I was focused from pretty much like once we broke out this area, this 50.8K, I was just on the charts all day. So a day, and so I spent like a day and a half just like watching price action. And when I'm trading on my degen, I'm not really watching the order books much, but I'm just following my levels, you know. So over here we got this level over here, consolidation, 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 consolidation. Now we're here, right? So somebody asked a short. If you are shorting, then I mean any shorts, your invalidation is probably above 48K, and on the downside you can target 46, 45, right? Swing positions. So me, if I'm shorting, I want to short as close as possible to my invalidation. So I would patiently wait until we try to get a pump, and I'd fade it on weak momentum. And I'm trying to show. All right, so I think this is updated, right? This is Coinbase. So yeah, like just looking at Coinbase, right? Just look at this, bro. I want you guys to really look at this. Coinbase is usually the most bullish out of all the exchanges, and if we're looking at their CVD, when we had the initial dump, they were buying the dip, right? But as price started to break out the range, you can see they're getting less aggressive. So they're not really buying, but they're selling more. So this is like a red flag that the most bullish exchange does not want your dip, bro. They're selling it back to you. So like you can see, like look at this. We're going up, but CVD is going down, and it's still going down. So I mean, shit, you gotta have some type of areas where you're like, okay, maybe I need to switch my bias a little bit, right? So right now, if I had to pick a bias, I'm just basically neutral, right? So I'm ready to play both sides and not be convicted on one side. So on the weekend over here, I was bullish. I was expecting a pump, but once I saw that they weren't pumping, then now I get cautiously bullish, and it paid off because I wasn't even looking to buy any of these dips. I think I caught a dip. Let's see, did I catch a move? Or maybe I was just longing Solana. Where was my Bitcoin dip? 47.4. So yeah, I longed 47.4, sold some at 48.4. So I caught some of the dip like in this area, and I sold it up here because it was a weekend pump, you know. So just small scalps in between. But yeah, like I said, if you are gonna short, then me personally, I would short as close as possible to this area. Let's see if the bulls can pump it. But I mean, at the same time, you can start shorting here with invalidation above here. I mean, it's all preference at the end of the day, what you like to do and how you like to trade. Because in this area, we have people that bought the dip that are still long, right? So when price comes here, let's see how they are reacting, right? If we're gonna look into more detail, let's just see, let's get a gauge of what's going on. Could zoom out. So I'm trying to zoom out just to see, just to get an idea of like how market is set up. So from 43, market is still long. So yeah, you can see a lot of the market is still holding on to longs on this dip. So 47Ks. Yeah, so I would say a lot of people are holding on to 47K longs. So I'm not gonna be I don't want to be holding a 47K long, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather wait for a dip, to be honest. All right, let's just get this black chart back. There we go. All right. Any large short positions on FTX? Sure, we can look at that data. I just want to see how the daily's gonna close. Maybe we could take a small scalp. Let's see if we could get a small scalp going on, and then I guess we can talk about big picture. Wow, look at that. So FTX, they're longing this dip. I didn't really see, but it looks like, well, a short closed around 46s. We had the short closing followed by longs opening. So FTX is long. Interesting. It's a good something to note. Let's see how FTX is looking on the perp side. So yeah, trading light is acting up. It's a bit glitchy. We can't see it. So you can't really see that extra data, but from what it looks like, FTX, they're buying the dip here, which is interesting. So yeah, if I'm gonna be longing dips on Bitcoin today, it would have to be something like this. I'm gonna want to see price reclaim this area, right? At least test this wick, close above 47.8, and then come back down to a dip, and we pick up a dip right here. But I'm not really interested to long at the moment. Sam saving Bitcoin? Well, I don't think Sam could save if Bitcoin, if Coinbase is gonna start selling. And man, look at Solana, man. This is just like, just look at that. These are my Solana levels that I'm gonna start getting interested in, but shit. Mango, shit, I'm down on Mango. I think I longed spot like around 37. So I'm down like 13% holding a spot bag, but I'll just wait to add down here 25 if we get it on Mango. But shit, that would mean if I'm long in Solana, which I think it would be around here. So like we're gonna have to see Solana bounce here. So right now on Solana, I'm not touching it. I'll wait until we get this area right here. So this is like 147, 148. And then I'll be waiting around my trend lines, 1 and then 2. So I'll look to play those, but I mean, if we don't hold these levels, then shit, it might get ugly. So we have this level here, 114, Solana. Because at the end of the day, long term, I think Solana is just gonna do better than Ethereum. Like Ethereum's whole infrastructure, it just sucks in my opinion. Sometimes you have to pay for a failed transaction, like you get scammed. So Asia's on holiday. What do you mean? Asia don't sleep? Crypto don't sleep. There's no holidays, bro. So that's the daily close. And let's just take a look at the daily candle on Bitcoin. right, so pretty much I guess you can say an inside day, but we took the low out. 46.8. That's another area. And you see this order block here that we didn't really mention. So maybe even here we take a long on this order block. You guys see this order block here? Maybe we can start scaling in here and then add on 46, right? So maybe that I'll be looking for that, something like this. So I'm also gonna watch this level today. But for now, I'm just holding spot. We're just gonna ride spot, because on the upside, we even have an order block here from 47.8 to 48 order block. All right, daily is pumping, followed by a dump. Somebody said that block is already tested. Which block? This one? Yeah, but I'd like to see it furtherly tested. Like, if you're talking about this block, I like it to be tested at least in the middle, like right here. That's the test I like to see. Because you have tight invalidation. If the 4 hour closes below 46.4, then you could just cut your short. And then we can look to long the equilibrium. See the downside candle? We wicked above. So we can start long in 46 to 45.7. But regardless, I'm going to be ready to buy the dips in these areas. But I'm not longing here. If you are longing here, then I would say good luck. Good luck, sir. Sir, those are saggy boobs. What are you talking about, bro? You good, bro? The best position for a long, if I have to be honest with you, like completely honest, it's gonna be 40Ks. 40Ks, man. Long 40K. We're gonna go to that chart. I'm gonna talk about the bigger view, long-term view. We'll talk about that chart. But right now, the only thing I'm holding is I'm holding a spot bag of mango, which I got pretty much rugged on. We got rugged on this. We didn't take profit. I think I was up like 5-8%, didn't take profit, and they dumped on me. It's fine because I like the project. So I'm holding a spot bag of this. I'm holding some Solana, but that's just to do transactions. But I would say I'm holding mostly Bitcoin, and I'm not really looking to hedge in this area because we still have some type of hopium. It's not over yet, but we just have to be cautious. Honestly, so the question is, if Bitcoin starts its run, do you scale out of all alts? So like, are you talking about the run to the highs or the run to 20K? Which run you talking about, bro? So my thoughts for this week is that I'm going to be referring to this chart a lot. So this week coming up, if we're gonna dump, I'm going to want to see 45.8K hold for at least another test of 47Ks. And if this area doesn't hold, this 45.8, these 45s, then I think more than likely we'll test the bottom of this range, which is around 44.8. And then yeah, that's when you have to just be cautious and just be ready for anything. But ideally, if we're bullish, we should hold the equilibrium because we broke the equilibrium and we haven't really retested. So on the retest, which you don't even want to see, but you know, we want to see this hold. For the upside, we're gonna want to see price start closing above 47.8 and start to make its way up towards high 49s and 50Ks, where I would be looking to short, to be honest. So this trend line here, I'm gonna be playing this trend line. I missed the order block, but I'll be on that trend line though. And as for Solana, I'm just gonna be ready to buy the dip on Solana up to 115. And we're just gonna buy that Solana dip. And play that Solana ecosystem because we are bullish long-term Solana. So we're just gonna play these trend lines on Solana and worst case scenario. So yeah, you always just have to have the worst case scenario ready and how you plan to play it. Are we gonna go into Goblet Town? Shit, we maybe could, to be honest. So right now, SPY, like, just look at it. It really hasn't been this bearish for a long time if you look at it. Because like you can see on the SPY, right? These pullbacks get retraced quickly, right? They get bought up quick. And I would say, what is that? A week? So I think seeing this type of down move on the SPY, you have to take it into consideration, because if we're gonna look long term, I mean, just look at the SPY, bro. Like, look at this. So like, this is straight up scam. All right, scam. So, you know, once we start coming down, then there's gonna be panic, right? People's gonna think the economy's collapsing and whatnot. So, you know, you just gotta be ready, because if there's gonna be panic, then people's gonna sell Bitcoin, and you know, that's when you better hope that you have yourself ready to play, because things could get crazy, you know. Just go easy on the leverage. Go easy on the leverage. If anything, on Bitcoin, like, this area here at 38 to 40K, like, we can go there, you know. And shit, if we do go there, then I don't know. Like, are you guys ready for a bear market? How many people in here is ready for like a bear market? Because like, if I go back to 2017, 2018, right, when we were in a bear market, but people were still so bullish and expecting us to go to 16K, right? The narrative was bullish. You can see, I already see the disbelief on Twitter. There's like people with a lot of followers that just do nothing but bull post and 100K and super cycle. Like, bro, this whole altcoins pumping but Bitcoin not looking so strong is just, it's not as bullish, right? You want to see Bitcoin lead, right? There's some altcoins that are all-time highs, and Bitcoin hasn't even retested the point of breakdowns like 56K and whatnot. So same thing happened in 2017, 2018. Alts were going crazy, but we were really in a bear market. And so yeah, I'm just ready, prepared. You know, I'm hoping to get a pump, but if we dump, then I'll be ready to play a bear market, because like, it sucks, but you can make money in a bear market. It's not as good as a bull market, but you know, you just gotta learn to play it. Like the daily, and we didn't even pump. So yeah, like, just to summarize things, because I think I'll just probably wrap the stream up. I guess like 10-15 minutes. There's 300 people. I appreciate, I mean, all of you guys for coming, spending your time coming into this week on Bitcoin. But yeah, just to summarize my thoughts, based on this chart, I want Bitcoin to start closing above 47.8. So if we get something like this, if magically we start pumping and we break this level, then I'm going to be looking to long maybe a pullback closer to this range high. Or if we don't, then I'll get in on the move up. But if we don't do that, then I told you guys I'm going to be sitting here. So look, so this area, this gray zone here, I would wait until price comes here, but I would not be longing aggressively. I'll just wait to see what happens, because I know people's gonna start longing here. I would personally like to long closer to 46k. So 46k is what I'm going to be looking at, 46k, and then 45.8. But if we nuke straight through these levels, then just be ready for 40k. I will be ready for 40k, to be honest. So if we're gonna go to my 40k chart, we're gonna go to that 40k chart. So this was last week. These are gonna be the levels that I'm gonna be looking to long, which is from 40.3, right? 40.3, 40.6. And then I'm gonna look to add some at 37, 38, and then possibly 36. That's just downside targets, but if we do get here on these areas, we could be in a bear market, to be honest. You know? So yeah, all right, so if you are in, because I saw somebody ask a question, he asked, got any videos to learn trading? My YouTube, like, I don't think you learn any more than my YouTube. Like, if you go through my YouTube videos, like, you just gotta put in the work, bro. Stop being lazy. Like, that's the thing. You're like, so hard to filter all the content. You gotta do that. Like, if you want to be a successful trader, you gotta filter a lot of stuff, you know? There's some streams with notes in it. So like, if we go on my YouTube, I'll tell you the videos that I think have good content overall. So the video with Main is very good. So if you haven't watched this video with Trader Main, I recommend you watch this. What is this? Shorting. All right, shorting the top, that 52.8k short. I would recommend you watch this video as well. The video with Abe Trade, I'd recommend you watch that one. So 1, 2, 3. And then there's some of these other videos where I go into really good detail, but I don't know which one. But those 3 videos, I would say, have really good teaching material. All right, cool. Good. All right, so yeah, so yesterday, just pause this. So yeah, just looking downside, we ready to buy these dips. And then at the moment, we're holding spot Bitcoin. So we're chilling right now. What is this? All right, cool. So Solana, shit, bro. Solana just like this is horrible. You see how price is going down like this? Like, some people think Solana is decentralized, bro. It's really not. Like, look at this. Nothing, no demand. So 115 Solana, you know, we ready to buy 115 Solana. And for Mango, I didn't go all in on spot, but I'm gonna buy the dip on Mango as well. So Solana and Mango are gonna be the 2 sole ecosystems that I would look at right now. And I think Serum, all right, so I have this long here. If Serum is at $5, I'm longing this shit Probably not, to be honest, because if it's at $5, like, whole market's getting nuked. So Serum down here, FTT. We're gonna listen to Tobacco. He said no more buying under 50, so we're just gonna buy at 50 because it's also a good level, right? We had the break, so yeah, we're just gonna patiently wait for these dips. I know it's hard to just sit on your hands, but just be patient. FTT, Serum, right? These coins, we're gonna buy these dips because we believe in Solana ecosystem. I do personally. I think the Solana ecosystem is better than Ethereum long term. So Luna, look at Luna. I have so many trend lines, bro. Like, it's at my first trend line, but this trend line here is better. So Luna right here, what is that, $30? So we just gonna mark that because you see I pulled the trend line from here. That was July 21st where it bottomed, connected, and then around $30 we have a decent level. If we draw something like this, that will be your last layer at 25.26. So Luna could be good as well. But all of these coins, bro, like when the bear market comes, like everything is nuking, bro. I hope you guys know that. So like there'll only be a few altcoins that don't. So like if we go back to 2018, 2019 bear market, I remember the strongest altcoin was Link. Like Link, this was the strongest altcoin. 2000, like you saw it chilling for pretty much a year in this dollar range, while everything was pretty much cents. Solana was like $1. So you have to look at projects with very good tech, very good fundamentals, because Chainlink is one of the keys of this whole crypto market. So I mean, that would be something that would have strong fundamentals because they actually provide for this ecosystem with their smart contract, you know. So definitely Link. You see $4 or $5, that's where it will be in the bear market. People think the bull market is gonna last forever. It's really not. You're gonna get a chance to buy all of these shits. Like, I remember even doing this short setup on stream, but I didn't take it. But I'm just saying, you can short now on ADA. That was like my stream on September 5th or something. I just had this setup, and like that was like around the 52K top. So even ADA, like you can see, like this shit will get rugged. Everything will get rugged. Bitcoin Cash, it was trading at $100. Ethereum Classic, definitely gonna get rugged. It already did get rugged. Look at that. 174. Yikes. What do I think about Radium? So Radium, I mean, Radium also, like, it's one of the first key projects on Solana, but at the end of the day, all of these valuations are high, and this shit will get rugged. Like, Radium will get rugged. Everything will get rugged. The reason I'm choosing Mango is because I think they have a strong product. So I would just invest in Mango, to be honest. I'll be an investor. So I'll be an investor in Solana and Mango because long term, I think they have good potential. Serum, you can be an investor here because Serum is pretty much, they provide liquidity on their decentralized exchanges. So, well, yeah, just going back to Bitcoin, there's some selling, and like I said, Coinbase is not really too strong with the buying now, so you know, just got to be cautious, you know. You get those senses that we might see some shit, and price is moving now, which I like to see. Maybe we can get a scalp, but you know. All right, so this is this range high. What is this chart? Alright, so what's the point of Serum when Sol is centralized? Anyway, why not use FTX? So basically Serum is a decentralized exchange. So it's just I guess they use or they get their liquidity from other areas, but it's just decentralized. So, or quote unquote decentralized. DeFi, bro. Quote unquote decentralized. So let's see. I see price coming down now, and then we're gonna wait here. So over the next hours, we'll see how it plays out. I'm just gonna set alerts here. You see this consolidation area? My alerts is here, just waiting. And then below that, I will be waiting, because I guess even if we're bearish, we could just play some mean reversion plays. But so like when you're longing against the trend, you always want to have like your invalidation levels. So just be careful with leverage, because I mean, if you don't have invalidation, more likely than not, you will get wrecked, because nobody is just perfect at timing the market. I don't care how good of a trader you are, you're gonna be wrong. So why do I like Mango? Because it's a futures platform. It's decentralized futures platform, and I used it, so I do like it. Honestly, I think it's better than Serum. They have their own auto market maker, so I think long term is better. Price is coming down. So yeah, we got this level here from the 4-hour. Right, if you guys are wondering about the zone, it's this order block here, and then, you know, now we have some key areas that Bitcoin's gonna have to break. So yeah. All right, so I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and just to summarize, these are gonna be areas that I will be interested in to take intraday positions. And then of course, if we get to range lows, then I will take more of a swing position. But if I'm longing here, I'm probably gonna start exiting, right? So the way I see it is like, right now I drew this little downside momentum trend. Here's how I think. Here's what I think could happen, all right? Just an idea of trying to understand. So if we go something like this, right? We come here. If we reverse here, then we'll do something like this, and then we'll come back to this trend line and meet with this top, so we can TP here. But ideally, this trend line, this type of pattern is like, if we do get some good bullish momentum, I'm most likely going to relong the retest. So like, we do something like this. Let's say we giga pump, and then we come back down. 100%, wherever we touch this trend line, I'm gonna long it, because just from data in my journal, I know these retests on, especially this one, they're very high hit rate. So like something like this, 5-minute time frame, more nuke, come down here, pump, and then we get a good momentum up, followed by a rejection, And then once we come back here, then I'm gonna relong the retest. So yeah, that's just intraday positions. We're gonna hold spot. But if you want to do more swing trading, then I would wait for the bottom of the zone or near 45, 46. All right. So I hope you guys kill it this week. Thanks to everyone for joining. And so I'm trying to make my Discord more of trading, just to get more traders in there. So if you trading, just join that Discord. Actually use this link over here. So we did a verification process in my Discord to avoid bots. So join that Discord in the chat. And yeah, just communicate. If you a noob, like if you're trying to learn, then you know there's people that's gonna help you. But the Discord, you know, it's just a community to trade together. So I'm usually in there, you know, trading. So yeah, just join it, and let's build that community. Because if the bear market starts, trust me, it's gonna be difficult to trade. All right. But yeah, after I get off stream, I'm gonna watch these levels. So Bitcoin is even coming down to this level now. So we give it time. I don't think we will reverse very fast here. So like for the people that stayed extra, I'll give you a more detail of how I would look to long this level here. So this is a little bonus. We all the people left the Twitch. So now here's a little bonus. So even right now, if you're scalping, right? If I'm scalping, I could long right now. Market long. Watch. What is that? Just for fun, right? We just gonna do something for fun. We got all the noobs out. And now we just gonna show some real stuff now. We got the noobs out. The people that we don't want in here, we got them out. But look, you see why I market long? Okay, look, I'll tell you why. We just took out these lows. Now our invalidation is right here, literally. So like if I'm scalping, this is the type of stuff I scalp, bro. I don't even care however the chart looks, because at the end of the day, my invalidation is right here. I can target here, whatever. Like I'll be happy to stop out below here, because then I'll look to relong here. So it's really that simple, bro. Like I market long the small position because, you know, I really want to long below. But there we go. We just entered 50%, not even a big position. I'm gonna put my stop loss at 46,799. Because if we take that stop, then I would probably re-enter or just wait below here. So now, if I'm waiting patiently, like I should have been, right? If we're gonna do something like this, I'm gonna throw up the EMA. My favorite EMA on lower time frame is 20 EMA. Moving exponential. We're gonna adjust that to 20. So there's a little bonus for the people that stuck around. So we're gonna adjust that EMA to 20. And then once price starts coming here, right? We're just gonna wait for some lower time frame bottom to come and then get above that 20 right here and just get in with invalidation below, right? So if we nuke this level, 46.45, then we come back in near 46 and 45. That's where I really want to long. So right now, as you can see, we got juked. See, they juked me. So we take that small loss. Not yet though. Just wait until it closes below here. If anything, we can add here, but I'll just wait for this 3-minute candle to close. But if it closes below this low, then we out. All right, so it just wicked below. Let's see if it closes below it now. So there's 1 minute. We going on a 3-minute time frame right now. But you see, like, bearish environment, this is what happens. You get stopped out on plays like this. So this is a 4K account, by the way, or it was. So we're down like 1%. But yeah, like you saw the buyback, 30-second. All right, so what we can do is just add here, just to see, because we have a very tight invalidation. 30-second time frame. We want to see it get above this level though for confirmation. Honestly, I shouldn't even be on so yeah, just some fun. We just took a long and it didn't close, you see? That's why I was waiting for it to close below it on a 3-minute time frame. So if we look at 15-minute, it looks something like this. But even damn, it looks bad on the 15-minute. Shit. Doesn't look good on the 15-minute. So yeah, invalidation on this is going to be a close below here, right? So maybe on the next candle, if we close below, then I'll get out. But like I said, ideally, I'm going to be looking to play the gray zone and then 46K. So this was just more so for fun. But let's just see how it plays out. I'll probably get out this trade soon. But yeah, thanks for joining. I will repost the replay of the stream on my YouTube. So if you haven't, or if you wanted to catch something, it'll be on my YouTube. And yeah, join the Discord, get into the trading chat, Bitcoin, and yeah, let's get this money together. Peace out, guys. Thanks for joining.